Okay, it's Wednesday, October 12th. Just following up on Meta Facebook here. You can see it's getting ready to take out the lows of the day, 126.81. We'll see if we get it on this move down. It enables you to set up a no-risk trade. At this point, you have the 15-minute chart, as we discussed, had the first directional move of the day down, came up and kind of paused at yesterday's close, had the red bar reversal, and then, the target was the low of the day. So once it hits there, you kind of want to judge if it just pauses and continues or pauses and fails. But there's your target in terms of either taking short-term profits here or scaling out a little bit and seeing if it runs a little bit lower. I am actually trying to exit the options at 5. They're at kind of asking 485 right now. I'm trying to exit at 5 if it could break through that low and then kind of set up a no-risk trade to continue lower. Looks like we're trying to do it. Let's see, this is the 1-minute chart right here. I'm just kind of watching it. It's kind of holding at this line here. It held once. It's kind of holding here a second time, but that's just building. Anyone buying here is going to get stopped out, in my opinion, if it breaks on through. So again, I'm going to scale out. Once it breaks through, I'll scale out at 5 and then see if it runs a little bit further. There is targets in the big picture, as I discussed, to get all the way down here to that 123.04, 123.03 level, I think it was technically. But anyway, we'll break through the lows here. And the important thing was, it was a high. I should have got in maybe 50 cents higher, quite frankly, on the first 1-minute pause. But when I kind of watched it, I kind of liked the high probability of taking out that low. So I, bought it a little late. But anyway, yeah, there we go. We broke through the lows of the day here. I still wasn't filled. The options are at 490 right now. Again, I'm trying to get out at 5 to scale out. If it comes all the way back, I'll break even. So it's a no-risk trade at the moment. You can see here, this is the obvious area. It hits the target, then pauses. So ideally, you should have got out of some of the position right there in a very short-term trade. But we'll see what happens. Just showing you no risk trade either way. If it doesn't want to continue at this point and comes all the way back to the entry area, then I'll just break even. But in the meantime, I'll hold on a little bit and watch it as the market itself gets weak. And it looks like Meta, one of the weaker stocks out there, has room to run a little lower here. So we'll watch it. Again, 15-minute chart, secondary trade, first directional move, pause, second directional move. That's kind of the what I generally look for.